Good morning, everybody.
What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm going to be talking about poison, venom, and also disease in old school RuneScape.
Don't know where that came from. Hey, Nurgle Sprout. Thirst. I wrote my Go Live post yesterday. I had it all put in there and I forgot to hit enter. See? Morning, Fistung. Orglum, morning. Hey, Tomtic. Hello, everybody. Here's the skill set we rolled at the end of last stream. Wait, did we roll this, or was this just to get the underworld logged? No, it would have re-rolled after I logged the underworld. This is what we're using. Oh yeah, I remember somebody called for orcs. What do we want to do with this set? Dirty player's great. Everything else is mediocre at best. I guess Sure Feet's not bad. So we kind of do need to get carried. Humans or orcs? Humans use the Cannoneer Sure Feet a little better. Orcs are a little better. Vampires need more help than this. Going deep doesn't really get us anything we want. I guess Norse need very little help. Grab is interesting on Norse. Who can take it? Nobody. I have to secondary it to of Hulk. So the Linos don't have frenzy. We could secondary it to a line out. So much frenzy on that team. I think I want a human. I think I want a human this. They dirty player better. Oh yeah, orcs I'd have to take a goblin with Sure Feet. Orcs might be better on a mediocre roll that doesn't have an agility skill. Hatred. Woohoo for game 3. 6 is our record. We can catch back up. This is not a great not a great set of skills to catch up with, though. But I don't think humans need a whole lot. We just start with a lot of skills. 5.03. Which run will be the run? Definitely Ogre Thrower, all the Blitzers. These two catchers, Fling on the bench. Reroll Apothecary. So we're tier 3, 1160. $5.24, and then we lose it a go for it on the last turn. Oh. Oh, I hope not. $1160. So we get another 90K. Linos are 50K, our rerolls are 50K. Everything we want is 50K. Upgrading to a lino to a catcher is only 15. We could do that twice. Make a keg. I don't know if I want to do that twice. I might want to do that once. We might be well served by a Bugman. Nah, we want the Halfling on the bench. So this team doesn't do that well. What does this put us at? 1135. So 25 more? The only thing we could do with 25 is like grab another catcher. If we put that catcher back, we go back to 40 and we can take a halfling. Or a second thrower. Which gives us another sure hands pass. Put him back. We get a thrower instead. We have 10K more to spend. Old cheerleader. Yeah, I don't want too many of the 2 strength guys. Including the halfling. That would be the last game we'll ever play. Failing a go for it turn 16 to finish the challenge. We get 1 stack, but no secondary. Okay, so dirty player, line out. I'm going to have to put one of the throwers on the line of scrimmage. Assuming the dirty player doesn't want to be there. We get Cannoneer and Dump Off. We could stack those. They don't actually go together, but they both want to be on the guy who picks the ball up. Rather than the other thrower. Is there a use for the other stack? Like, a stack of any other skills? Or grab? Those strength skills are just trash, so spreading them out is fine. Cannoneer, Dump Off. Then strength skills, Brawler the big guy. Let's do that first. We get Armbar, Grab, Thick Skull. Good old Armbar. We roll a lot of Armbars. I haven't seen any pile drivers yet. I haven't seen any multi-blocks. I should maybe do some testing and make sure Make sure the RNG isn't like flawed somehow. We've done quite a few of these games. Although I guess there's even with like 10 or 20 attempts, you'd expect a couple to have never shown up, probably. There's a lot of randomness happening. Where was I? Just armor. Grab and thick skull. Hey, wardrobe monkey. Good morning. And then we get sure feet. Catcher. That does make me wonder if I can get a bench somehow. Oh, you can claim spots now. First come, first serve. Say who you want to be. Just say you want to be on the team at all, and I'll go top down. Wardrobe says any. Snagging the ogre. Welcome, wardrobe monkey. Rim's happy with an any. You get our quarterback. Tom Tick. Says ogre any. I had ogre typed. Be the first blitzer. Rune in with an any. A stung, a grab blitzer. One too short. You get thick skull instead. Mm-hmm. Blitzer? You get the last blitzer. You get blitzer. The bad side for brain farts. Giving dad catcher, you got it. Oh, that's actually the next spot too. You promised to bring plentiful, profitable blocks and no boneheads? I like that promise. Meet the wife calls you hard-headed anyway. Alright, we still got some spots. If anyone else wants on the team, you can call it. There's something I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted to see if I could get a way to bench the one-turner, but I think we can. I feel like I have a legendary for this guy. Boom. From the legendary Blood Pass season. I don't know if there's a human blitzer legendary. We got 4 of them though. Good chance to random onto it. There was one, we didn't hit it. Okay. In customizations. Cheerleader, why not? Dog coach. OWA pitch. Canyon. Dice. Ish ball. people to my website. Okay, let's get in the queue. Hopefully we can get a full game in today. But I should bite my tongue. The full games are the ones where we're like losing until the very end. There is an abundance of concessions in this system. 2 active games. New in the shop. In 2 hours and 42 minutes there will be. Maybe that's when we get the patch finally. I sure could have made a Chaos team, eh? We had enough time. This dateless patch is really cramping my style. Okay, we got our game pretty quick. They say it comes next week. I bet I hit a win streak. No, a good thing about this challenge is it should work across seasons. Even if we have to update the rules, it's fine. Like, the streak stays intact. There's a good chance they just copy-paste the rules, though. Seem to be putting all their effort into Warhammer Blood Bowl. Kind of on cruise control here. Renegades, eh? 1 Renegades. Block Ogre, Juggernaut Rat Ogre, Guard Troll, Lodge Dark Elf with the stack, Sneaky Gate Goblin, Block Wrestle Block, and Tackle. The Orc got block. I like to leave the Orc blank. He just stands next to the Rat Ogre. Let's kick them the ball. Which is unfortunately the most likely to get us a concession. If we could steal their ball. Then we steal their fun. If you steal their ball, they'll take their ball and go home. Guess there's no reason not to go wide. I guess going wide makes my foul a little worse. Like, I don't mind exposing this guy. Put all 4 blitzers up there. I did go through yesterday and update the website a little bit, but I didn't push the update yet. The free service I have, I get like 300 free tokens a month. And the traffic on the website is barely touching it, but every time I do an update, it's 30 tokens. There was more things I wanted to put into it. Vicious Ref takes down our dirty player. Unfortunate. They took a bunch of fan factor with their extra cash. Interesting. And it got them that kickoff event. We're just stunned. Okay. That was the Blitz retrying a push, so that's good. Troll versus Ogre to come. Oh, he free balled it. Ooh. You might want to hand it to the elf. No, he's going to leave it on the wrestler. Not a great ball carrier. It is faster. 7 movement. Finds the POW. Okay, so I can't Ogre Blitz. Go after this tackle. That's a good target. Let's leave it. This guy's strangely far over. Make him swing with his. Just hit me with the block one, I'm sure. Dirty clear back next turn will be good. I don't think we want to set up a frenzy trap because he's just going to hit us with somebody else. Double push on that guy was unfortunate. Catcher to assist that. He'll need his troll to move over. Just leave him down. Hey, J Hoodie. How goes it? Not bad. Not bad at all. So Ogre here, Troll here. Let's punch there. I guess they can just blitz this guy. The Ogre first. I just noticed they didn't take any mutations. That's unfortunate. Did I take the keg? I thought about taking a keg. I did take the keg, so we probably have to eat this. Maybe it was right to just not stand that guy. Because it's not like a bonehead even saved us. He had 3 different guys to hit. Mighty Blow is better than High Armor. Juggernaut saves him from this 1 in 27. But this guy saves us from getting 3 died. He's got a lot of guys that can shore that up. Roll here's probably enough to dodge. Dodge off of tail at that. Okay, if he ignores that, then I can get this hit and be blitz Rat Ogre. Oh, we didn't put the troll here for the 2-die. Oh, okay. Based cage. I can get the catcher to here with 2, go for it. 1 die here. 4+. Go hit him. This guy's red die might be better. Needs 1 assist to get red dice, but it never frees him, so it's probably. Red die here. Get over. Make that a 2-die. Oh, this red die, I can push this guy to here. And then we have that the 2-die with him. That's probably better than a bunch of, like, especially the 4+ dodge and a 1-die. This catcher has to go up above. That guy can go there. I do still have to dodge somebody to get the 3 red dice to go away. Which I guess is worse than just throwing another 3+. This is 3+3+3+. To get me the hit on the ball. It's 2+2+2+ to get us a duel. It's probably not what we want. Sneaky get procced both turns. Ooh. I guess I could 1-die here. That guy can't get over to... Oh, yeah, he... No, that doesn't... This guy here... It's just that 1-die to free him. Okay. We also have to 1-die here. Series of 1-die hits. Nice. Double pow, insane. I have no recovery. Follow up here because the scattering ball. Get all these guys tagged. Okay, we could just duel him. So we have no recovery. I'm only losing 1 action. We spend a reroll and get a push, I'll be sad. If we get a POW, it's not that much better. I think we just take both down here. Make him have a really rough turn. He actually wrestles. I guess the Skaven is a lot weaker. Push here is actually good. We get to pin the elf. Our best guy to pick the ball up on. At least he was until he got trapped here. One tackle zone, but we'll be able to blitz that pretty easily. Stun on the Rat Ogre too. Wow. The red tie double pow stun. That was 1-die. Double go for it. Red dice. Get 2 out of the ball. It was a bit of a long shot turn. Just swinging here. Pick up on the human lino. Expected that one to blitz me here, but he got his POW anyway. Let's get your swooshes. Nice. Skulls get rolled by the block guy. One reroll, please. Oh, luckily there's a 1 in 81, but there was one both down in there with 3 skulls. You got lucky there. That was one of these Linos swinging. Swinging for the fences here. Taking every hit. Leaving the ball on the ground. There's a bonehead. Nice. Renegades win and die by the amount of ones they roll on the big guys. A critical turn where both, like 2 to 3 of them derp is rough. And kind of getting stunned is derping. Pick up and hand it to the elf. That elf is not safe. I have a 2-die. An assist here. Tag them here. We have a 2-die before the blitz is even spent. His ogre didn't activate. Then we could surf him if we end up pushing. I think it'll be a dodge, but maybe this guy could go do the surf. We do get him free pretty easily. This guy's loose. Loose as safety makes sense. The ball could end up out of bounds. But I want to be better when we fail this turn. Better when we succeed it. Succeeding here is going to be solid. We do get the POW. Yeah, this catcher can go hunt the ball down. Down here, there's more chance the ball is in the open. That's probably correct then. It's also easier for the elf to get free. Ooh, armor break takes care of the elf problem. Crowd throws her deep. Right into the end zone. But out of bounds again. It comes back. There's some movement. Okay. We have 2-die here. And scoop here. And my concession senses just went wild. Definite tingling of my concession senses. That guy can hit there. These are both loose. I guess we're better off up here back there. Eckler does have to dodge. Keeping the ogre tied up is valid. This guy to here means we don't need the ogre tied up. Nice. That's pretty solid. Very solid turn indeed. Yep, can't complain about that turn. I did waste this guy to be ready for a 1 in 9 or whatever. Go for it to get the troll onto the ball. The rush and the POW. He's on the ball. We do have dodge. We also have the red die hit. This guy's still tagged. Wrestle rolls 2 both down. A lot of assists for that foul. Tackle on us sucks. Just fouls that one. Tank that though. We push the goblin away. Regroup this guy upfield, maybe. I feel like tying this stuff up is good. I think we're just gonna have to dodge here. It doesn't mean I have the blitz. Oh. Guess we could come up here. Untie that ogre. We could get in tags. Let me get this human tied up. Fine. Reroll fixed it. I guess this guy should have blitzed that guy. Nice. Found a use for the blitz. Ooh, we got the POW too. Tied up. Leave the thick skull behind. What's this challenge? So we roll 11 skills and then build an arena team with those skills. So we pick which team will use them the best. I've got this website to generate the skills. And the goal, to get a win with every team without losing once. All random, all teams. It's been tough. We had 6 wins in one of our runs. That's the best I've got so far. Or punches the line orc. That saves this guy getting punched by a block. The goblin can still punch him. We still got that keg, so I'm gonna eat the second KO. You punch here and get this guy loose. Double go for it for him to reach us. The elf comes over and lets that guy do the hit instead. But it doesn't get that up one here. And a push doesn't get that one clear. He misclicked the ogre. I conceded. Did he misclick the ogre? The ogre turned straight down instead of diagonally to my guy. I think that, but it had the blitz icon too. I'm not sure what was wrong there. That does make the challenge easier. The people concede way before they've actually lost. So a lot of games that would end up as a draw just are not resolving. Guess we could look at the stats real quick. The stats are a lot less meaningful in a short game. Like, I did 2 rushes. They both worked. So did he. Like, it's 2. It's not remarkable. Any result in 2 is not remarkable. I guess if somebody was 0 and 2. Diabolical. The elf nullified the push. Oh, the elf took the push square. Rough. Your wife came in, you muted the stream to talk to her. You turn around, it's over. Yeah, they misclicked a blitz with the ogre. We don't know what they were doing exactly, but they shame conceded. I stole their ball though, and it would almost gotten free. All right, confirm win with humans. Ooh, block is the first skill there. Block, extra head. It's got to be a mutation team. Looks like it has to be renegades. We can double check the other ones. I guess the other ones are Korn, Nurgle, and Chaos, which are very similar limits. Blocked at 8, blocked at 10, blocked at 10. So they only get 2 secondaries. So sprint and pass are the secondaries, and then sneaky get blocks them. And Korn can't do any passing skills. So it's gonna have to be renegades. Easy choice. Extra head line rat's pretty good. Oh wait, break tackle extra head? No, the big guys mutate. The big guys mutate on secondaries. Got a kick in there too. There's the multi-block. I said we hadn't seen multi-block yet. Oh, now I do remember, like, a very first game it had a multi-block. We get sneaky get as well. My secondary has to be pass. Tier 5. 1 secondary, 1 stack. Tier 4 and 5 are the same skills? No, there's an extra primary. It's the same stacking and secondaries, but there's one more primary. Yeah, I was going to say, why have a tier if it's just 10k cash? But a skill is a big difference. We ever get to like 5 games left, should we stop counting concessions? I don't think so. It's just the nature of playing on the arena. Like, we can't... You'd literally never win. Like, the only way to win if you didn't count concessions would be to actively lose the first half and mount a comeback. Like, it's not like 10% of the time people concede. It's literally every time they fall behind, they lead. Like, 99% of the time. I think, like, I don't think this could be adapted to make the concessions to, like, work around the concede rate. I think if the concede rate is too high and we don't think it's valid, this just doesn't work. Back to the drawing board for a different challenge. Okay, well, it's got to be Renegade. Well, I guess it's a 2-game day. It's only been 45 minutes. Hey, Sir Galahad. The lower tiers of ladder, even being down a touchdown and down pieces, doesn't protect you from concessions. Gross. That's insane. But in the actual ladder, people might be conceding to keep their team alive. Like as soon as the apothecary's gone, concede. Okay, tier 5, 1180. Minnow, ogre, troll. Oh, not minnow. Ogre. What's the actual differences here? Like punching your friend instead of missing your turn is a big upgrade. It's a movement faster. It's got tail instead of horns. The minnow's got thick skull. Do we need the thrower? Ooh, this might not even be possible. Because we need to spend the secondary on pass, which means we don't want the thrower. Thrower gains safe pair of hands. We'll do pass. Just waste it on it, I know. Can't waste it on a line. Don't have secondary access to pass. But it's either the goblin or the elf for the pass. The goblin and the elf also are the only ones that can take sprint sneaky get. So we have to stack sprint sneaky get on one of them and pass on the other one. I guess sprint is good for one turning, so sprint sneaky get goblin. I should be able to assign the generals goblin. They all mutate. The Linos mutate primary. Okay, it should work out. It's restrictive, but it should work out. So let's go back to spending money. Reroll apothecary is 1080. So I get 100 more. So this could actually be Bugman. This seems like a perfect Bugman. Gives us a wrestle tackle for the second half. And no bench is where you want Bugman. You don't have to play Bugman on turn 8. It is an option. You do get to save him for the actual second half. You can only run him if we lose somebody, though. A lot of people might concede in those kind of spots because they don't fully understand the risk management of Blood Bowl. Like, if they're pretty new. Pretty frustrating. My first experience with Blood Bowl was my brother gifted me Blood Bowl 1. Like, for Christmas one year. And I had no idea what it was. I went into it thinking it was like a NHL 95 type of sports game or a Madden or whatever. And I went to pick the ball up and my turn ended. And I Alt F4 and uninstalled the game. And I came back to Blood Bowl 2 years later. Okay, so let's do the restrictive things first. So pass on the Dark Elf. This challenge makes you do some weird builds. And the new rules, the trolls get secondary pass. Unfortunate none of the big guys do here. Iki gets sprint, has to stack. Oh, we can foul from so far away. Okay, now break tackle, multi-block, and juggernaut have to go in the big guys. So juggernaut here for sure. Break tackle on the ogre. Multi-block on the troll. Not as good as our last opponent's team there. A blocked big guy is pretty good. Okay, so now we have to do the generals and the mutation. We have extra head, kick, dauntless, block. Extra head the Skaven. Kick, dauntless, block. Kick on a Lino, not the orc. Do I ever want block? We only get one stack, right? Yeah. Does the orc want dauntless or block? I guess not. Let's give him the Linos. We did roll a block. This is not the worst skill set we've had. Being forced to play it on Renegades did short circuit evaluating how good it was. Do we want it on a good team or not? Like block, sneaky git, extra head, juggernaut. Those are all pretty good. Break tackle ogre 2 pluses away. Like our last opponent maybe wouldn't have conceded if they had break tackle ogre instead of block ogre. All right, let's open things up to naming. You can claim a spot on the team now. Get them all assigned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 skills. That's correct. Okay, top down. What do we got here? Oracle's Rot says any first come, first serve. Rogue Monkey, happy with any? Flash Freeze calls the Goblin. You got it. Truden, Rat Ogre, or any. You do get the Rat Ogre. Welcome aboard. Is possibly our best player. Grim, happy with any. You get the elf. Tomtech, ogre, or any. You get the orc. Big Bad Bob, welcome to the team as the Skaven. Give me dead any? This human by the looks of things. Byron, Fowler, any. The goblin is gone. The blank guys are most likely Fowler. Interpret your guess that way. Might even be a more likely Fowler than the goblin. No, I think even the goblin being our one-turner, the sneaky git probably makes fouling with him better. Sir Galahad, Skaven is gone. We're down to just the Linos. You get the block guy, though. Natalius, Eddie, if available, still available. And Blood Bowl Evil Bear says, good afternoon. Didn't ask to be on the team. Which is good, because we actually filled it up. The team is full. Put our cosmetics on real quick. Use that ogre. No, he can't use that. It's down. We got multiple legendaries for this guy, though, I think. No, this troll can't use the glowy arms? He can use one of the glowy arms and not the other? Unacceptable. Putting in a bug report. Has a shoulder. Okay. Maybe the only shoulder legendary. Linos aren't going to be getting legendaries, I don't think. They should have a Lino legendary. It'd make you buy like 6 of them. I guess there's like a skink legendary. Okay. See. It's fun. There a renegade? There is. The goat. The goat ladies. Oh, I skipped the coach. Gotta take the hot dog coach. Seashore. Ball do we want this time? Flaming Skull. Seems kind of chaos renegade-y. Coach. Okay, let's do a quick ad break here. By running an ad here between games, it means that nobody has to watch an ad for the next hour. So thank you for your patience. We'll be back in 3 minutes, and we'll hopefully have a game. We're back, everybody. Also, I need to run to the bathrooms. That works out. Gotta get the right team ready. The waits are really short on average, so I'm gonna queue once I get back. Ooh, instant Q. Instant Q. Good thing we didn't queue before the ad break. Okay, we're on the human pitch, default pitch. Renegade Mirror. Okay. Wonder if it's the same player? The odds of the timing would be pretty low. Looks like the same build. It must be a rematch. It's the same build. So that's not true, but the only weird thing here is like block. Like a tackle guy and a block work. Like the rest of this is probably fairly cookie cutter. It might even be the starter build. Okay, we get to go first. Multi-block. Thump, thump. Roger v. Roger. Boss man. Oh, if I Roger v. Roger, the guard here does give us trouble, doesn't it? I don't think I want to Roger v. Roger. I don't know how I do the hits here, though. I guess we have to do a big guy versus the orc. Smack there, then Dauntless here. Ooh, touchback. Big guy ball? Give the Roger the ball. If we weren't against Renegades, I'd be down for that. But we are against Renegades. I didn't realize I was gonna have to use the goblin here. I guess I could do this and then punch the goblin. Right, we just don't get a foul this turn. We can foul with Byron. It's okay, don't punch him. Yeah, I didn't punch him. Smash! KO and concede? If it's the same player, I would be surprised. No, Apothecary. Better than conceding. Ogre behaves, gets his smash. reroll does not. So we've Dauntless 1 die or Reds with block advantage. I guess we're going to Reds with block advantage here. Are we going to 2 assist foul? I could 3 assist foul this guy here. This actually is like a win condition. If this dies, they might concede. Failed to break. Pow, both down. The red dice deliver. Now we get the Dauntless. Backed up by a 1 die if the Dauntless fails. This guy could move. Could move and make it a better hit, but I think go support the orc. Oh, the trolls turned off. We did need the Dauntless there, but luckily we got it. Not a bad first turn. Got the Apothecary. Hey, Label. Oh, we freed the ogre to go blitz here. Boneheads. Eats the reroll and he concedes. Okay, we keep playing against this guy. It'd be an easy challenge. He concedes to Bonehead, eat a reroll. I want to see if it's the same guy. Yeah, it's the same guy. The second concede was primed by him not wanting a rematch. So we made him spend an Apothecary and a reroll, and he conceded. We were going to get to foul the Rat Ogre again, probably. I don't even think that's the lowest, the weakest concession yet. All right, what do we got this time? Pass heavy. We hit the max 3 passing skills. Running pass, leader, dump off. Leader's a good one. We can't play any elves. Too many strength skills. Diving tackle, sprint, sure feet. Interesting. Sprint, sure feet. Who next? Amazons? Can't Amazon with this one. Sure hands is the last skill, but we can't go that deep. The Dauntless isn't bad. This could be like a nobility or an OWA. Don't think this is a vampire. There's a Mighty Blow, so it could be an orc. The Mighty Blow does go good with Vamps and Norst, just to make a claw Mighty Blow. Yeah, he conceded on his first turn. It was I did 1 turn, he did half a turn. Concede. But it was a rematch against the same guy. So I think he was already primed to not play against us. There are some people who don't want to play against a streamer. So I do get a few more concedes than the average. From the people who just don't want to be on stage, so to speak. Nobility and OWA would get the Juggernaut, which is not bad. There's no 1 in 9 mitigation, so one of these guys that gets a lot of block to start with. It's true of all 3, even the orcs. Orcs do get the Dauntless, they just don't get the dump off jugs. Juggernaut Ogre is not bad. We'll have a Mighty Blow on the team, so it's less needed. Who diving tackles the best? Nobility. Or Norse, the Valk. A 3 strength. The OWA would have a 2 strength. Oh, can OWA even use all those agility skills? I guess secondary and stack, yeah. The Sprint Sure Feet does make me want to play a team that can 1 turn, which would be OWA. The Human Catcher, Sprint Sure Feet, Diving Tackle, doubled somewhere else, secondary somewhere else. I only get 1 stack and 1 secondary. This maybe doesn't work on OWA. Unless I'm forgetting another agility axis they have. Oh, they have a halfling. They have a halfling. They have 2 halflings if I need it. And they do have 2 throwers. That could certainly OWA. Yeah, nobility maybe can't do this because they're similar to Norse. There's too many passing agility, and it's just 2 players that do both. I guess it's OWA or Orc. Orc definitely... Oh, no, it can't be Orc. Orc has to take a bunch of goblins for those agility skills. All right, OWA it is. We must be getting close to having to delete a bunch more teams. 5.04? Are we up to 4? No, we're up to 5. This is the 5th team. Yeah, max teams reached. Womp womp. Music back first. Make a team until we delete a bunch. Do I have a bunch of like arena teams I can just delete? Not from the challenge though. I don't think I named them in a way where I would be able to tell. I'll just go with my old way of deleting the low team value teams. There's a blank team. Delete. Can I sort by team value? Sort by name, creation, team value. Sending order, team value. Bunch of zeros that we... ARAM game 1. All these zeros must be teams where I realized it's not possible. All these ones with smashing the keyboard names could certainly get deleted. Barely played teams. That one's not actually low team value. I think that might be a really good random orange team. There was a use for these teams at one point. I remember they did like a delay between a season ending and the next one starting. And they put up a ladder where you could join with experienced teams for like 2 weeks. I could see them doing that again. Last ladder being open to experienced teams. Maybe that's what it should be right now. Should wrap this one up and then do something like that until the patch is ready. That's enough deleting for now. 5.05. OWA custom. Tree is cheaper. Tree is better at one turning with the halfling. Ogre has a lot more movement. I'm gonna go tree. Okay, so we do need the dwarf thrower to be our leader. We only need one halfling to take the diving tackle. Actually, probably secondary the diving tackle, so it's just one halfling to get through. Okay, so we can buy what we want. Reroll, apothecary. We want the other door. One player bench. It's 1155. Year 5 gets 1180. So we get 25k more. 5k short of another halfling. Ooh. 25k doesn't do a whole lot for us. I guess it's enough to switch the big guys. It does have timber. That's the one that helps it stand up. I think I want the tree, so we'll just grab a couple cheerleaders then. Yeah, we want the secondary. We don't want the secondary to be the passing skill. So that we'll stack running past dump off on the human. Then secondary diving tackle on not the halfling. No, the stack has to be sure feet sprint. So the diving tackle is going to have to be a halfling. Does armbar work with diving tackle? Not. I think you get put on the ground. Diving tackle tree. 50-50 standing back up. I guess the diving tackle is not that great anyway. Sure feet sprint. Catcher is better. Put that here first. This might be the only time we roll the combo. So we have to do secondary as a passing skill. So we could secondary the leader to the tree. Oh, we can have grab tree. Grab tree is really good for one turning. Leader is the passing skill to move around, though. Tree's the hardest to remove, but we could do Leader, Dwarf Blitzer. I also have Mighty Blow and Juggernaut to spend. Juggernaut, the Troll Slayer. Just Mighty Blow the Troll Slayer. Juggernaut. Juggernaut's better on the Frenzy, but Mighty Blow's better on the Frenzy too. Let's skip that for now. Back to the passing skills. Dump off and running pass. Well, running pass is a complete blank, so the dwarf gets... The human gets dump off. There's only mostly a blank. And leader... These two want to be on the line of scrimmage. So I guess leader, dwarf, blitzer. We can't. Who can actually secondary pass? The tree can. Oh, nobody can. Just the tree. Okay. We could work with that. Get that sorted by creation again. So we have to fire the tree. Rid of the grab here. Be a while to find the button to fire him. It does have to be the tree to actually get the secondary passing. Tree leader, I kind of wanted it. So grab on... Okay, the 3 strength skills. Juggernaut, grab, mighty blow. We'll just do grab on one of the line dwarves. And I guess we'll do mighty blow on the blitzer. Juggernaut on the frenzy troll slayer. All the better to surf you with. Okay, so that's everything taken care of except for the general skills, which is Dauntless. We have 1 Dauntless. Oh, the human blitzer can take a strength skill too. The human blitzer can take the Dauntless. My 1 stack is spent here. My secondary spent there. And I think I got all the skills done now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's a 10th skill I didn't add somewhere. The diving tackle halfling. I'd assigned it in my head, but not in the game. It makes me kind of want another halfling. We have this guy. We're not... Throw teammate 1 turn is not plan A. Sprint sure feet 1 turn is plan A. So fielding the halfling, fine. Alright, claim your spots now! Claim your spots now! Tub deck! Get to be the tree! First come, first serve. And we got wardrobe with an any. Oh, there's a legendary here. We have 2 copies of that. Anyone else use it? The line dwarves. Mimnock for an any. Welcome aboard. For Galahad, any dwarf, here you go. Welcome aboard. Hook reset any. The team hook reset. Reset. Plural. He can use the legendary. No. For legendary cheese? Cheesehead? Not that I have. And Dead Diablo wanted the Slayer. 1 second too slow. You can have the human blitzer. Games like snacks. Welcome to the team. Nicholas, welcome aboard. Beanie, welcome. Most people saying they're good for anything. Grim for an any, you get this dwarf, the runner. Gaming Dad, spot claimed. Hopefully we get to play more than 1 turn with these guys. It's a big waste of time otherwise. I see a rat? The rat here. We have room for 1 more. We broke down to the regular chatting. Okay, Grid Dead does one on the team. I don't know how I see a rat was asking to be on the team, but I don't know how that makes sense in any other context anyway either. We'll give you the spot. Oh, the ARAT. Not ARAT, ARAT. The ARAT challenge. I don't even... my own joke went over my head. I'm immune to reflective damage, apparently. Random. The humans. Random there. Not default. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up the team customizations. Let's go all black. We haven't done it in a while. I don't want to do it all the time because it makes the team look the same in the arena menu. Most teams, the defaults are fine. Some of them I don't like. He's got a good cheerleader. Everybody's got a good coach. The hot dog coach. OWA is a good field too. Let's use the OWA field for once. I'm gonna assign the coach zones for it too. Nice. How goes the random challenge? Heavy concedes for today. We played the same guy twice. Sandwich ball. And we played a good chunk of the first game. But the second game he was like primed to concede again. And conceded with because he lost his apothecary and 1 reroll. I keep doing like camel case for that, but the game crushes it into uppercase anyway. Maybe it doesn't crush it to uppercase in every screen. What do we got for pre-roll immunity? Half an hour? Okay, so we'll do a 90-second ad. And that means nobody will have to watch an ad for an entire hour. So thank you for your patience. We'll be back before you know it. You won't miss anything. Well, I don't have a 90-second ad button on my deck. I have one in the website, though. Team. My arena is a graveyard of 1-win teams here. We haven't had a draw in a long time. I saw a draw in there. Can't draw if they concede. Should be back from the ad before we're actually making any decisions. Oh, hey, Amdor. You just missed your chance to make the team. Chaos Dwarfs. Ooh, I haven't seen them in a while. I don't think they've been a valid choice for any of my roles. They can mutate on secondaries, but they can't take passing skills ever. I don't know what tier they're in. I don't know how many mutations they can actually utilize. Did I forget to add them to the website? Nope, they are there. There's 6 mutation teams, not 5. I must have forgotten to count Chaos Dwarfs. Okay, what's their build? I guess it doesn't matter. We're gonna... Mighty Blow Bowl. Mighty Blow Block Bowl for their stack. Block Minnow for their secondary. And a Block Bowl, a Tackle, Guard, Guard, Guard on their Block Dwarves. Block Lino, Sure Hands Lino. Tree, dwarf up front. We want this halfling on here instead of the catcher. I think so. For some reason. The timing toggle's not that good. We do get to 1 turn on turn 8, so I'll hide him for now. They have no claws. That's good for the tree. Let the dwarf get punched. It's hard to punch behind the tree anyway. Mm-hmm. So 2 block Mighty Blow players. 4 strength, sprint, sure feet. The bull centaurs are pretty ridiculously good. I like how much time we spend setting up our pitch just to not play on it. Have some breakfast during the last break. Second breakfast. As to my oat bars. Minotaur's looking at that lino. Ooh, a nice deep kick. Cheering fans. I have 2 cheerleaders. Did it help? Nope. They beat us by 1. 5 to 2 plus 2. Friends with the ref, so we're not allowed to foul, I think. At the end of the next drive, attempts to argue the call succeed on a 5 plus. I am allowed to foul. It's just better at arguing. Just tanking the hits, hopefully. Just a stun. Throws a 1 die. Didn't realize the tree is 6 strength, I guess. So we fall back, so his foul is worse. Though he's fouling with... That guy's getting the ball, so he's fouling with a good player. I'm going to fall back. Would foul this dwarf anyway. Maybe not. Tree's only got 1 more armor. The tree's got my leader. We blitz here, we get the chance to push him back and have triple stand-up assistance. Or just put stand-up assistance here and here. Really need to. Some basing, though. Will definitely make things harder. We can get him a +1, I'll stand on a 3. Can't blitz this. He's picking up on the bull, not the hobbo. Could have fouled with the hobbo, but it's a block hobbo. He's successfully picking up on the bull. Okay. Minotaur refuses to move because he didn't get to have the blitz. Now with your tackler. Okay, we can still blitz here. Be undercommitted to this basing. Punch here, and then... I want my tackle. I don't want their tackle near my catcher. Catcher's probably going to be the one to go here. If we end this turn, don't want anybody there yet. Let's think where everyone's going, though. Punching here. I need 2 assistants here. I need 1 guy here. That's 3 guys spent in the actual blitz. So I have 1 player who doesn't have a job. I guess his job is retrying. Do need to retry. Only one assist right now. Push. We're still gonna have +1 to stand the tree. This way. Wait, a 2 worked. No, 2 is the take route, and then a 3. Perfect. Perfect amount of effort. Okay, the tree's got way too many skills. What skills can I hide? I re-showed everything. Throw teammate. I can hide. I don't want to hide any of the strength skills, because I do want them to show up when they randomly on my team. Take root and throw teammate I can certainly hide. Timber I want to leave, because not every tree has timber. Take root. And a little better. He still has the second line. I could hide Unchanneled Fury to get him down to 1 line. I should hide it on both sides. Root, or teammate. Channel. Or any other brown skills I want to get rid of? Animosity? I can get rid of animosity. Although on this team, not everybody has animosity. It looks like it's just the humans. And the fling. While I was playing around in the menus, we got stunned. Not bad. Three attacks, 1 stun. Pows. Ooh, and he doesn't red dye the tree. Tree's kind of just playing with a couple guard guys. We probably just want to blitz here, so we're using Mighty Blow. I guess there's a reason to blitz here, so we can get this hit. We pow him, I get guys here and here for the assists. But I think using Mighty Blow is we'll just dodge that guy. that's good enough for the open field positioning. A retry. Do I stay behind here? Yes. Let's tree punch this one and follow up. Guess I reroll turn 2 take root. Nope. I guess that's a halfling only thing. Because it was a loner. He just ate the loner roll. Well, that was a mistake. Now we can go there. I'm still, in my mind, I was still following up. Which clearly, I'm not actually. That was dumb. He had no other guard to stick in there either. Punished. I'll let a KO at turn 2 happen. On a no skill guy. Save it for a badly hurt. Or a KO on a better player. Boxcars and then a 3. Ah. Guess he didn't need the mighty blow for any of that.
I'm in danger.
Hey, spot a boat. Based cage. 4 strength ball carrier, that was rough. I do have Dauntless. I think the Troll Slayer in there is not the worst. I could surf this guy. He loses his buddy. Stunned him at least. Thick Skull kept him on the field. Could have been a KO against a normal player. Okay, so this guy in gets us 2 die, and then... Oh, that's sure. So that guy in gets us a 1 die here. And then a Dauntless 1 die. Or I could just go over and surf this guy. I get counter surfed. It takes both my rushes. So I end my turn standing here with an assisted here. There's no way to not get counter surfed. Maybe there's a more passive play here that's worth investigating. Is there a blitz up here? Not really. Blitz up here. I was going to say, is there a blitz up here that recovers a player? So I spend a player, but I bring another one. That's kind of true, but it never gets me that hit. So this human could blitz here, and then I could get this guy back here. Or I guess. Maybe we do this hit, and then I just blitz this. Can we just be in his way? Hope for a better surf next turn. But loner check on the reroll. It worked. No follow, that's where I want to push into. Catcher can cover the sideline. Hit. Now we need the Dauntless. And die. Push. Wow, this didn't go well. Yeah. Didn't go well being a bit of an understatement there. I want to go further over and get surfed. Brawler? Brawler into a skull! God damn it. Well, push makes me wish I did go for the surf. Ending the turn early anyways, like... Not great. I guess random skills is hurting us up here for sure. We had some random guard, we would have been able to get our hits there. That guy was guard instead of thick skull. Of this. Mighty blow into my Troll Slayer. We love tanking it though. Got some ARAT questions, Hook? What do you do if you don't have enough players to make the primary and secondary skills math out? You have too many agility skills for Chaos Renegade. And you can't even it out because you need to put Mighty Blow on someone. Yeah, the system is not perfect. If it grays a team out, that's like 99%. But if it leaves a team colored, there still might be a problem where you can't actually build it. And if you hit a deadlock where you can't play anything, just reroll. That's why there's a reroll button. Yeah, so if you could fit those skills on a different team, then that's what I've been doing. To make this more robust, I would have to teach it every player in Blood Bowl, where I gave it a list of the teams and just how many strike skills it has access to through primaries, and then in other tables through secondaries. So it does get screwed up, like Norse Valkyries are the only ones that can take both the passing and agility. So my system doesn't know that. The cage is this. Is it a sufficient cage? I can punch there and get this guy loose. He can't do anything about it. I think, can I get... Can't get much. Keep these dwarves from rejoining. Minnow, busy too. I'm wondering if I could surf this guy. Because he still has to stall for quite a few turns. I could put this here. Then punch here. But then this guy can't go help, so it'd be a one-die surf. If I go here, then it's one die. This one die pushes him onto the tree. It's good. It might be worth doing that one die anyway. One die, two die, and then one die surf is probably better. That. I could dodge him to help this, but then the surf is even worse. Okay, got the push under the tree. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Pushed him too. I'll keep him big. Yeah, this is a 2 die anyway. I'll do the 1 die surf before tree pushing. That guy standing up is locked behind. The big guy hit. Ooh, I stunned him. Fine, it's locked behind a turn. Go for the surf. Whoosh. For it to surf him. He'll go for it. Reroll works. Into the crowd he goes. Now I could go for it and 1 die with my catcher. I kind of want to get him off the sideline here anyway. If I just dodge away, pretty easy for him to counter surf. If I go in here, he's got the surf as well. I don't need to do that 1 die. Should certainly tree first. Guess I'll tie my human up instead of getting the 2 die over there. We just say go. What's his play? Blitz here. Hide down here. 2 die here. Don't mind that. Like, if I skull here, he serves me. Skull or both down. You think you're being too greedy with it? That's good feedback, though. I appreciate the feedback from anyone who is giving it a shot. I think there's a gentler rule set I could definitely put out there that would be better. I kind of want the impossible challenge for my stream. But one good adaptation, which might be worth implementing, maybe there's like a button to toggle at the top if you're on hard mode or not. But just getting the 11 skills rolled, and then the order of them doesn't matter anymore. You just pick from those 11 and build a team with any number of those skills. So the big difference there is you get to like just leave behind 4 skills on the best teams. But also you could leave behind even more skills. Like if you rolled an awful mutation, that doesn't need to stop you from taking undead. Just you get 1 less skill. And then there'd be a lot more freedom with which team you play with. Oh, did he take a push instead of a both down somewhere? Oh, did he push the catcher? He did. With the hobbo. I have a lot of loose players here. Does he have to score? This guy can cover the whole field. The Dauntless block. Human Blitzer. I think he has to go for the touchdown, which is 2 go for it's too. It'll give us 4 turns to respond. Stunned over here. We're staying relatively healthy. Just 1 KO. Their surfed guy is fine. Oh, he stays even closer. Interesting. The Minotaur hits us again. He's going to be in the forest. Okay, so we can put an assist here. A couple different ways. Yeah, I don't think we worry about the recover. We put the assist there. We tag both of the helpers. Ooh, speedy. Then we get the Dauntless 2-die. Dauntless. Fine. Gotta be our goal. Yeah, this is good. This is very... Okay, so the bull's bad at picking it back up, and the hobgoblin is in a 1v1. This bull is loose, though. Oh, there's a dwarf there to get the minnow loose as well. Taking my mighty blow. Play. So we'll get this 2-die. This calls for the 2-die. Well, at least the dodge worked. We lost the advantage of him following up. Like, he was only going to get one more hit. We put their ball on the ground, though. We're out of rerolls. They still have 3. They are not exactly failing actions. It is a block-heavy build on a block-heavy team. You have 8 block. Swoosh, says the catcher. Ooh, they're going to spend a reroll? Nope, they show restraint. No follow-up, because that would have been the assist. 1 in 9, we both have block. That one he rerolls. Pushes a Troll Slayer back. He's got nobody to pick the ball up with. So the ball's going to be on the ground at the start of my turn. Big question is, what can we do with that? Four plus 2+ to get the minnow on the ball. We could do less with this now. That push helps a ton, though. We could Dauntless hit and jiggle the ball. At least dwarf up here. I could retag this guy so he can't go join, but we're already kind of overwhelmed down here. Coming over here so we can actually take a hit seems better. So catcher here, jiggle the ball, Fudge pick up with him. None of that uses the blitz. Fudge here. And then, yeah, we can get rid of the dodge by punching here. And then blitzing here. Push. Take this Mighty Blow hit first. Just a push. Already tied up. There's the jiggle. There's only one good scatter for me. That's an ARAT scatter. I think we just stare at it. If I go for the pickup, it's a fairly easy... it's actually not that easy of a surf. That's actually not a surf. I guess I'll go for the pickup. I don't mind not doing anything with them. Oh! Might as well try. If we get a Dauntless Pow, we tie up the Minotaur. Dauntless Pow! And I don't get hit by that guy's Mighty Blow. I get hit by this guy's Mighty Blow. I think I just keep that tied up. Fine. It's gonna have one loose flame breather anyway. I guess dodging to here would have built a screen. Made it harder for them to get around, especially if the ball gets floating down here. Does go out of bounds. It goes back to the midfield. Huge! Huge! Oh, that is conceivable huge. I've had opponents concede to worse luck than that. It's only dwarves in the back. He's only got 2 turns. I could probably score. A lot more likely than him. Mostly dwarves too. I do have a human thrower here, but... Did this guy score? 13, 14, 15 out? He's got 14 movement. I need this guy to push me one forward. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? He's got 16 movement. Everybody's just short. These 4 movement guys are just short by 1. The only one that can make it there is the thrower, so he can't even pick the ball up. He just has to go upfield. I hope somebody else can get it to him. Meanwhile, my opponent does still have a scoring threat or 2. He stunned our Troll Slayer, not dead. While I was looking at all this, he was punching me down here. Dauntless Hit gets Dwarf Thrower free. I guess it's Dwarf Runner. He's a 4+ pass. His running pass won't help him get the ball up to our scoring threat. We've got an opponent who's resilient to conceding. That's a nice treat. If he pushes me forward, we're in range. No, he rerolled for the POW. Even knocking us down, he pushed us that direction. So that's his scoring threat. He has nobody to pick it up this turn. Unless he dodges. I guess he's going to dodge pick up with that guy. Can't attack with it anyway. He didn't goof that. Give us a free movement. 1 die skull! Nice. Spends the reroll, gets a push. Have to 1 die here. Ah. I guess we want to stand here, punch here, get to there. Catcher. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it. Go for it. The dwarves can't even do a handoff. The dwarves have to do a 6+ pass. Maybe we don't need to let that guy just block hit us. I just stand here and add a go for it to his play. My kingdom for an on the ball. I guess we could blitz here. I kind of want to blitz. I kind of want to blitz here so this guy can get back up and be the one to transfer the ball. This guy can technically transfer the ball. Mighty blow hit. It's fine here. Is there a way to ever blitz him? If I get my 1 die and then my 2 die, I could just come back and blitz him and not have a scoring threat. My touchdown's better than his. Not that it's great. Oh, badly hurt the bull centaur's great. Oh, apothecaries. Oh, I guess this guy could blitz. I need to get this 1 die. Get this 1 die. I guess we just blitz here. Second guy up here. Let that go for it. Just gonna put him 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, I did end up failing a rush at the end of the turn. My tree hasn't been very useful for a while. I did try to reroll that, like, turn 3. A failure. Here's the ball. Okay, I'm glad I ran the blitzer up here as another option to be able to actually pick the ball up. He leaves it back here. That is the blitz spent, so he's trying for the touchdown. So tagging the block out. Oh, no. Did that guy score? With 5 movement. Yeah, that guy's easier to hand the ball to as well. Yeah, they would have had to pass here. Oh, I totally missed that guy was a scoring threat. I even dodged away from him. Oh, I deserve to lose this one. Lose this touchdown at least. Spent all his rerolls. 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus. It's a 5 on the first one. We're in a 6 on the rushes. He got the handoff. Another 6. No. Come on, banana peel, save us. On the bright side, we get to do a 1 turn if they do get this. There's a bonus punch first. Gets the skull out of the queue. No. That was the one we needed. buoyant opponent here. Clears the one with the one die hit. Oof. Skills. if you change the setting, it puts the skills above their head for the cinematic. I completely missed that play. That's on me. That's a rough brain fart. I don't know if I had a way to actually interfere with that. Well, yeah, I should have done the go for it with the blitzer. I could have tagged that guy. So I did dismiss their touchdown as fairly unlikely. 6+ pass. Oh, and they got the stink zone. Stinky tree zone. So we can go for the throw teammate with the halfling out of the stink, and I can actually blitz it so the tree is out of the stink too. Or we can go for the grab-based push play. 12, 11, yeah, 11. We just have to get to 11. I only need 2 pushes. But I guess we set up for both, right? And then if the pushes fail, we've got the pitch in our back pocket. There's our grab guy. Into that hole. This guy needs to run to there for the first grab hit. And we're -2 +3. The tree's not needed, he's just chilling. And those two are ready to go for there. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, that guy can help here if we have to abort. And we'll still have the blitz to keep this going. Oh, I've got too many players on the field. Oh. Need all of them. Is this the spot I least need? Maybe it was this guy I least need. Oh no, we're into the time bank. The last minute of the time bank, I mean. How'd I end up with 20 players on the pitch? Did it just start with 12 of my dudes out? Or did I probably pulled the halfling down? Make snap. Okay. I'm glad we get 2 minutes to think about this. That kick is deep enough that we're not going to be able to throw teammate here anymore. Oh, maybe I can. I can put him back a square. I could leave him right where he is. Some of the scatters work. Yeah, that scatter I don't think was going to work. at any variety. Okay, so it's got to be pushes. Damn it. We still have the blitz, so we come up and we blitz him to there. So that we can keep going. What point do we move the ball? I guess right now. He's always going to be... always going to be in that many tackle zones. -2 to the catch. 5+ catch. Probably a 5+ pass. 6 on the pickup. Keep those 6s coming. 2. That won't do. Another 2. He throws it back to where from whence it came. Ah. All right. Well, I know I have 12 players still. We have an injured bull centaur. Is that enough of an advantage to go for the win? Probably not yet. We're going to need more. He's still 11 players. He did have a bench. We're going to need more than just that. I think I'll run the fling here instead of the lino. Stand somebody there. We can hit here. It's tough to get these hits. Not impossible, but it's not easy. I want that guy getting a hit onto my halfling. They get a blitz. Vicious ref. And the catcher down's not the worst. Guess we're treeing next. Suppose we follow up. The tree's not a 3-die though. Just hit with the human. Free that one. Armor broken. Big skull. Dwarves say no fun for you. Whoosh. The tree on that other dwarf. It also gives me assist for the Troll Slayer to go here. He can help this guy get a hit. Here. Dipping into the final minute worth of bank. Turn one does take longer than most turns. I could have started swinging a little earlier. I'm a stress clock. Well, I guess I didn't have to retreat. I thought I had to retreat. I had to retreat before these guys were up here. But they're in the way of the Bull Centaur. Bull Centaur would not have been able to tag us. So, line of scrimmage, a little disappointing. Did get a stun. 6 skull stun. Still 11 versus 11. Probably looking for the draw still at this point. Unless he starts burning rerolls. Speaking of, I have 4. I bought 3 without thinking about it. Got the leader, too. But Sure Hands is fouling. This is the variance we need to push for the win. Also go for it. Doesn't spend a reroll. We kind of needed them to reroll and get caught. We kind of wanted that anyway. This Blitz has potential here. Just 1 die hit. Some potential too. This human's the only one that gets to here. Wait, do you get to there? Getting to there gets me that hit. Him gets me that hit. What about the clock? Just gotta do stuff here. I have a hard time actually executing everyone's animations. No blitz with this lineup. Okay. Could have followed up there, and then this one could have blitzed. See a blitz, but we're so low on time, I don't know if I should bother with this blitz. Big armor breaker. Oh, removal. I spent the rest of my bank to get this one-die POW. Oh, the game decided he's going that way. That's probably better if I don't get my follow-up. Well, that'll be the last stress turn, because I don't have a time bank to go into anymore. The bug involves using this bonus time in the last minute. Me being out of time is a reason to not score. KOing that guard is pretty insane, though. My tree's actually loose this turn. All is safe. We're pretty damn happy to pick up that removal and a stun. Like, this guy's out of the game for like 3 turns. A Mighty Blow hit onto Mr. Catcher, though. Stun? KO. I guess that's our Apothecary. Keep him on the field. That fixes the time bug. I should do a challenge where I give myself less time. I never touch the time bank at all. That would help me play when I'm out of time here. I could switch into that mode. Blitzball mode. Like this turn I have to play a lot quicker. We can get an assist here to get the punching started. There's no guard in this wall. The minnow rolled a failed his 4+. I don't know what he rolled. He ate a reroll. Ooh, he's down to 2 rerolls. 4 rerolls to 2 is a reason to score. We could score on 13, 3 to steal. We could do a single go for it and score a turn earlier. I don't know if I can do these things safely. But these are things that are technically possible. I wonder if there's a way to surf here. Probably not. I could punch here. Get this guy loose. Oh, after I punch there, I can punch there and chain push. Then we're surfing that hobgoblin. Roots. That's a good reason to score earlier. Tree, another buddy. This is probably stupid to go for the surf. Much time to be contemplating now. Abort that plane. Still the blitz? I don't have any time. Did make a hole. Guess I'm gonna potato through. Pressed end turn. It was my own choice. I might have had time to reroll that halfling, failing that go for it. We could probably get this Bull Centaur free to hit me. That potato was definitely backed by being short on time. Or it's a 5 on the 4+ stand-up. Okay, that is not the way he gets the bull free. Plus with the bull, probably. Or just let me score. That's how you win. B scoring fast is his path to victory, too. Him knocking the ball down here and then me having the perfect 8-turn stall. It's just a draw and a restart for them. I'm dump off. He's 4+ing after me, though. Not gonna dump. He gets his 4. Gets his 5, actually. I had them both down. Uh-oh. Maybe we should have just gone for the draw. I could have stayed back here. I mean, I thought we were safer than that when I potatoed. Didn't have time to look at his best play. I just thought, oh, I gave diving tackle in the hobo. Good enough. No pickup on that one is good for us. I guess he wanted to get that guy off the tree. We have this hit to get the Dauntless loose. We picking up on the halfling? Because nobody else can help the Dauntless. I could do this guy's go for it. Stand here, pick up on... That's safer for having him not run away with the ball. I can get this guy loose. Which will help build a screen. Mighty Blows is sure hands too. That's kind of a big part of us actually winning. Kill that. That would have been big. Guess our consolation prize on a push is surfing this guy? Is that true? Got the POW. Oh, I grab anyway. We barely have time to execute. Strike. Oh, I could just pick up here. Ooh, failed. He exploded. No. Oh, he died. Tragic. Ah, I should have just stood him. Okay, so we're set to score on 13, 3 to steal. They have 4+ attack us again. This time I have block. Standing the halfling would have gotten it. More likely to die to his hit than failing his own dodge. Did we have a spare still? Okay, we did have a spare, so we're still at 11 players. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're potentially as low as 9. They spent another reroll! That's big. They're down to 1 reroll. Just to tag us. They're trying really hard to stop us from scoring. That's true. The diving tackle getting on the bull actually protected the ball. Like, halfling to here, there was still an open field, but diving tackle. Two dudes. That actually gives us a chance to blitz here and score. I never swung there, but it's pretty valid to not swing there and make him do that. A punch here. Not a very good one. I have a punch here. It is a good one. Actually, I have to do that to get this plan. First, so we can push to that. This plan does need a POW. Pretty badly. If I go that way, we could dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Go for it. But we need the Dauntless. Oh, I can get him up to help too. I'll be in my own way. Deep my reroll. Ooh, almost a 1 in 9. That one die ever. Not worth it. The Dauntless better. In danger of not queuing this up. Oh. Frick. I barely got that reroll off. We did run out of the chance to reposition him. Well, if we score next turn, we still have a chance to stall. Or a chance to steal in 2. Stalling is the other option. I'm getting all stressed out. My trains of thought are colliding in my head. Who's working the rail signals up there? There's supposed to be fail-safes in the switching boards. You see a surf? Ooh, hopefully he doesn't find it. Well, just the ball out of bounds because he can knock us there. Yeah. You could just one die with the hobbo and then dodge with the bull. The minnow's stuck. Oh, blitz the minnow to here and then here? There's the blitz. Gives us his last reroll. Nice! And he failed the other go for it. 1-6-1. So now we can just blitz our way through. And a push is good enough. The push adds a go for it. Can I get somebody loose? No, we just kind of have nothing back here. It's all a load of rerolls. I have to do a go for it now. Pulling. Nice. Tie her up. We're at 14. They have 3 turns to win. We have 2 turns to steal. They're all out of rerolls. They do have a sure hands, though. This is the only way to get a full game. It's got to come down to the wire. Both KO stayed out. Nice. Both injuries stayed out. Surprise. 10v9, I think. Spread out, so their guard is worse. I'll have to do. We're out of time. I want a gaming dad as far forward as we could get him. Oh, you know what? I did not set up as if we had 2 turns to steal. I needed to be that extra square up to risk the quick snap hits. This guy needs 1 go for it. This guy needs all 4. This guy needs 3. This guy needs 3. This guy needs 3. This guy needs 4. So, like, we're kind of in range, but every single player needs to go for it. This is a better setup for stopping his score, though. Which is part 1 of getting my own. But being able to get a scoring threat without rolling dice would have been important. That works. Yeah, I also left this blitz here to open the gap. No blitz or perfect defense. Cheering fans? Gave us a reroll. Ooh, we actually have a reroll. We blitz the dwarf instead. Cheering fans gave loner to this guy. That one particular guy. Just a 2+ loner. My dwarves are worse. 3 pluses. No attack, leaving the ball on the ground. I guess they're doing the handoff potato. It feels like they're taking risks if they're doing that first. This guy's dodge is my scoring threat. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He can move 18. Sure, hands got him the ball. We did take one crack at that guy trying to murder him. Okay, no handoff after all. We probably just have to play for the draw. Try to knock them over and get over here, because he did jam himself on one sideline. Which is certainly good for us. But he can dodge and run up as a scoring threat at the end. Guess maybe I didn't need to do that. Ooh, do I want my reroll so we can have a chance to win still, or save it for the draw? Oh. I want the win. Two scoring threats. That guy maybe should have come back this way. Free follow-up probably would have been smart. Now he just go for it, tag me. I wanted to stay in line with this guy, but like the hobgoblins weren't going to 4+3+ through. When I was thinking about it, his best play is an assistant here and then blitz the ball through with a 2-die. So either blitz with the block guy or you still have to dodge with him afterwards if you put an assist here. I guess you could just 1-die him instead of the dodging. Extra guy up here is good for threatening the blitz into the back of the cage. Deep safety is also my thrower. Yes, the ball carrier does fail his dodge and it gets punted. Crowd. That was the kickoff reroll, so we're back to nobody having a reroll. He has 2 turns to score. He goes for the 2-die. It's 2 pows. Wasted effort. Ball dodge could definitely win us the game here. We have a clear path to victory. Ooh, victory. Not by that path. He's still potatoed here. So 1-die ball out of bounds. With a retry from this guy. Death. Well, he wasn't going to do anything next turn anyway. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for this victory. Sorry, Mimnock. We lost Mimnock and Grid did. Salutes for the fallen. We haven't even gotten the victory yet. They're unpunished for not following here. Okay. A bunch of 1v1s are no good. The tree can help. But not really. Put the tree there. Makes dodging him a little better. The way that I win is to dodge him for the hit instead of him. But I think I need to go for the... Oh, the crowd can throw it upfield for us. No reroll for this one die hit. Just a push, but we got retry ready. Wait, is this just the draw locked in? That guy's a scoring threat, so no. Yeah, we're gonna have to swing at him. Block advantage this time, and we get the POW. Pick it up on this runner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it, go for it. He's a 4+ passer, so I guess that's the play. No, 1 and 9 cuts it down. Their first touchdown was on a bullshit turn like this to a friggin' fire breather. Are they gonna defeat us with double fire breather touchdown? They have sure hands at the ready for the pickup. 3+, 4+, 2+. Yeah, I kind of wish this guy was down here. And that guy was stuck on the tree. Could have played turn 15 a lot better. One die blitz. Instead of dodging. Guess it's the same thing. Path is clear. He's queued it up. 6 on the pickup. It's a 4+ coin toss. He gets the coin toss. No. Oh, the run is going to be over. Is it a 1? No. Easy come, easy go. So many conceits for this. That set of wins that we lose. Two friggin' fire breather touchdowns. It's because you didn't make the team, Abdor. Stupid plays like that are why shorts are year 1. Giving a block for a movement. Maybe it worked out for those flamethrowers. Rough break. Rushes. I failed 3. Exceed 9. That's about correct. That's not about correct. That's incredibly awful. That's 1 extra fail. I also failed 3. 4 more successes. Rough. We're late on POWs, but the stumbles made up for it. I didn't have very much dodge. The both downs were all really good for him, too. We were pretty even. I don't regret going for the win. Inflict 10 entries. That's a quest you can do without even trying. And I did. I know it was there. Win 3 with a slew of teams. I gotta re-roll it and just try to get like a dodges or injuries. Slew of teams. Rough but exciting game. We end a 4 streak. Yeah, maybe we should evolve the rule set. Maybe it is time to go for like always rolling 11 and you get to pick which skills. I think that'll make the variety of teams a lot more. Like, how many times have we done like OWA, nobility, humans? Like, there's a bunch of teams that can use all the skills. So if we open it up to you could just leave the passing skills on the table, we could actually play some lizards and undead. So I think the idea is we still roll 11 skills. We get rid of the validity check. And you can just take as many of those 11 skills as you want. And are allowed to in the arena. And you could just be like, I'm going to take Amazons and put 4 skills on the team. Or the high score approach for 1 run. I did like that idea too. Instead of resetting every time we lose, just like actually marking a loss and just see how high of a score you can set. I think that's a little less exciting, but it's probably a better game. Better for the public, worse for the stream. If that makes sense. Like hunting this like coming close to actually getting this done would be insanely hype. But spinning my wheels on the first 5 games repeatedly is not that hype. I think ultimately there's just too much variance for this to work well in this game. Like, I was inspired by a Dead by Daylight streamer. Ots did random perks for the killers in Dead by Daylight and trying to win with each killer once. And then you assign your perks to the killers. So, like, I think it works better in that game because of the... Like, it's a skill game. There's no randomness. I mean, a Dead by Daylight player would argue there's randomness, but, like, they don't have randomness like we do. Randomness means anybody can win any game. Skill-based matchmaking or not. That's true, Amdor, yeah. And I mean, if we do go with a live system and keep pushing, then it's like it's a better way to play this mode. Maybe doing both is the real answer. Because I was hesitant at first to let you just take any of these skills you want. Because I want to play with bad skills, but how many teams have we had where we've just had blank skills? Like, it's like a dump off. Okay, dump off. It did proc, I could have dumped off. But like Riding Pass? Riding Pass is literally a blank. There's no difference in gameplay for me putting Riding Pass on the team or just leaving it not on the team. There are bigger blanks than Running Pass. But it would showcase the niche skills a little bit worse. We do random, but seed the trees. I already do seed it a little bit. There's a pre-roll for if mutations are even possible. And there's a cap of 3 passing skills. So, like, I think it's actually good if you can get, like, an all-agility roll. But I don't want to force an all-agility roll. I guess, like, if you really wanted to tinker under the hood, the way to edit it would be... to, like, randomly pick a class of team, and then roll skills that fit that team. Because I don't know if we've had the option to play Lizard. I think Undead was only an option once. I don't remember Amazons being an option. I'm sure they were. But I don't remember Amazons ever being an option. So if I put the work into dividing the teams into, like, can never use passing skills, can never use whatever strength skills, or can only use 2, and then, like, if you get 2 strength skills, it just stops rolling. So every team would have a chance to be valid. An equal chance to be valid. Which is certainly not true right now. Can you enter a team in the arena without your full skills? I think so. That maybe not. That's worth testing. What a build. Where'd my button go? But I lost with that team. Huh, so you can't? I think I remember them adding that, yeah. Book resets? Amazons are an option for you? Nice. If you have any of the actual dodge skill, they become not an option again. They stopped that so people would stop joining with blank teams. People were joining with blank teams when this first came out. There certainly could have just been a pop-up instead of blocking it. But maybe a pop-up's harder to do than just marking it as an invalid team, same as if you have too many skills. Think that would work good for YouTube videos? Can we win with an entire team with Leap? You can't do an entire team, though. You have to build that on the ladder. My Almighty Blow challenge was pretty fun. Oh, did the shop roll? I bet you it did. Got Nobility Cheerleaders. A Nurgle Coach. Looks like he's just a reskin of generic human coach. Borax Fury. It's not a bad banner. I don't know if it's worth $1 for a banner. Or for the bloody portrait frame. Mystic Smoke Dice. They do have Dark Pips, which is good, but I think that they're being too close in color. Make them really hard to read. Demonic Ball. I have a pretty big ball collection. You did have a dodge up there that was blocking Amazons? Womp womp. A dice pack. I think these dice are pretty good. Green and orange are complementary colors. It'd be easy to read on the pitch. It's not worth 500 Warpstone. $5 essentially. Necro Dugout Pack. Year 2 Ball Pack. Year 1 Ball Pack. I already own 3 of the rotating ones. 2 weeks. Does that mean there's going to be another 2 weeks before the roll? Hope not. Maybe they patch tomorrow. They always patch on Tuesdays, I think. Gee, we're short on team spawn. So that definitely hurts. So now we could do that. That actually does support like the all 11 skills are rolled. Just pick as many as you're allowed to take. The logic for blanking teams gets a lot more complicated. But that might be a good way to soften this a little bit. But I really don't think most of our losses are due to not enough skills. But it would be only a minor increase in win rate, sure. And I think it would be more fun. That's important. It would be more fun. It would automatically just unlock more teams. And I could get rid of the cheaty logic. We could always let mutations show up. That would only screw goblins and halflings. Maybe we'd have to bump it up to 12 skills. Well, we could go to 15 skills. Pack of magic cards. Should I rename it and leave this? Could do a draft like Hearthstone. That might actually be kind of epic, Abdor. I'm worried in that version we wouldn't play with niche skills. If we just did like the arena draft. Maybe a better version of the arena draft is like you're shown 3 skills, pick 1, 2 skills, pick 1. Get a random skill. 3 skills, pick 1. 2 skills, pick 1. Get a random skill. So kind of like a magic draft, but you're just resetting to 3 every time. Doing this as a magic draft would be amazing. Like, you just actually get 8 people. You all get 12 random skills, and you just pass them around like a pack of magic cards. Looking forward to the next season in March 2027. Yes, Jack Bull, I am. I really wish we knew the date. Because another option would be to just pause the ARAT challenge. We can come back to it. And just make a ladder team. But like the ladder might close tomorrow. We don't know. It might close in 3 weeks. It's already been like a month of me not wanting to commit to the ladder. It's so annoying, but when do you commit to something like that? That was why I wanted to do this challenge. It's immune to the season rolling. I don't care if my arena run gets reset. I'm just doing 1 game with each team anyway. That if you did the 3-2-1, 3-2-1, 3-2-1, and you do 4 of those cycles, you end up with 12 skills. And then you get your deck building phase, where you don't have to use everything that showed up. But I guess the 3-2-1, 3-2-1, 3-2-1, and then if you're leaving a bunch of skills on the table, the one to force you to play with crap isn't actually forcing you to play with crap. Maybe I'm overly obsessed with forcing you to play with crap, though. Because, like, yeah, safe pair of hands was exciting to put randomly on the team in places. But most of the crap skills are literally just blanks. And they're not fun to look for. Look for the joy. Like, you can look for fun in Fumblerooski and those two, but Cloudburster's just a blank. Harry Mail's just a blank. I guess Hail Mary's really fun if you ever used it. On the ball is a great one. Nerves of Steel normally doesn't do anything. Running Pass is pretty blank. Safe Pass is fine. The Safe Pass dump-off guy was cool. I think that team's opponent conceded immediately, though. We've barely seen any mutations, so I think I have to make mutations more likely. Like, yeah, I think the pre-roll for mutations is either tuned too aggressively or... Well, no or. I think being able to leave some skills behind, I think, is important. We now know you won't be able to play every possible team. But if we let mutations show up, but you can always just not take them in your pick. So maybe we generate 15 skills? Like a magic pack. It's not a number pulled out of my butt. So every single team could leave 4 behind every time. That would make the variety of teams a lot more. And it would make it more about, like, who can use this, like, 4 diving tackle build better, rather than where does it fit. Let the player choose if there's mutations or not? That's fair. Yeah, you could do that. But I think just being able to leave some behind is better, because it fixes the mutation problem, it fixes the pass problem, the throwing skill problem. Because, like, I had to limit those to only 3, because if 4 or 5 showed up, it was just a blank. Like, you just had to smash reroll in version 1. Oh, and if it's on, you always get, like, 3 mutations at least. That's the thing, the mutation teams can take a lot of mutations. Maybe that's what I should change in this version. If it's a mutation roll, the odds, every single skill has a 50-50 shot of being a mutation or something more extreme than a 1 in 5. But I think the better solution is just, like, if we just roll 15. Because, like, then Black Orcs and Halflings, Chaos Chosen and Nurgle, they have to use 11. I think they need to be able to leave some skills behind, or else Goblins and Halflings are just never going to be valid. As soon as you put mutations back to the regular amount. Like, they're super rare to be valid anyway, with the limited general access. They get stars. You could make it so you can only take stars if at least 1 skill matches. So, like, you have to spend a Mighty Blow to get Ivar. And that would make them valid more often and bring them back down in line. In this game mode, these two are really strong because of the star play. I think I like the 15. Roll 15 skills. 100% random. Pick any team to play with it. Using X of those skills. Must take max skills allowed. It's not my rule, it's the arena's rule. That would let us actually play Undead and Necro and stuff. I would like it to stay simple. And I think for Magic players at least, this is simple. Like, I could even put in the text, roll a pack. Open a pack. Open a pack of 15 skills. Pick any team to play using those skills. Is that it? Is that all that needs to get tweaked? It would make it a little bit easier. I think it'll make it a lot more fun. Has anyone who tried this have any feedback? Book reset, if you're still there, does this sound more appealing? Oh, part of me wants to build the app to be an entire team builder. Like, just be fully aware of the rosters you could build. Like, when you click Imperial Nobility, it would give you like the roster, and then you assign your skills to it. That would be so much work. That would not be ready for tomorrow. I think a step between this and that would be making it so you could pick a team, and then it would be aware you get 7 skills, and then you have to mark out the skills you're not going to take. And if I did do that, I would probably give up on the algorithm that checks the teams for you. Quick resets, you do like the idea of being able to pick and choose something's better? Yeah. We're playtesting, right? I shouldn't be married to this. Fail fast development, right? Like, try a thing and then iterate. Part of me doesn't want to iterate for some reason. I think I should iterate. Open a pack of 15 skills, pick one, pass the rest on. The last pick is the stadium. You have to play on the winter pitch. It does add some strategy because you have to pick your teams more carefully. Yep. The order to start your run matters more. Wasting a good team on a good skill set. Where a lot of the decisions here are like, there's only so many valid teams. Let's log a loss here. Did we lose this? What were we just playing? No WA. Download PNG. The snow-covered plains. Not arena, the Dota card game, Artifact, did their drafts in an interesting way. In that game, you could play as 2 of the 5 colors, but you had to play as exactly 2 of the 5, I think. I'm remembering right. So the draft... No, I might be misremembering. Artifact was a long time ago. Soulforge. Soulforge did their drafts where you could only be 2 of the 4 colors. And just as soon as you like picked a red card and then a green card, you were only ever shown red and green cards. Is that true? I think Artifact, when you drafted there, you just had to be aware that if you could build a real deck or not. Being limited to just 2 colors. I guess, should I rename it? Is the other question. I could leave ARAT up and come up with a different name. Random skill draft. I guess you don't need random if you're saying draft. The skill draft. The skill draft challenge. You don't mind the idea of just doing the 11 skills and getting to pick? Let's do... This is not for what we're doing tomorrow, but let's do some rolls and just see how that would be different. So this set is pretty wide open, actually. Undead actually freaking showed up. Not a very good set of skills. But holy crap, it's bad. Oh, maybe we need to just make it a lot easier. Oh no, the ad kicked in right when you sent that message. I did read it. You like the idea of 11? And I said, let's go and see what that would look like in the current system. That changes things much. Like, elves could use this set of skills. Like, Surehand's block leader being that deep, so now, like, dark elves could just play this set. This is an amazing dark elf build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 great skills. It's more of a draft, like sports draft for sure, Beowulf. To call it draft, I think we'd have to go with like the Hearthstone Arena thing. Here's 3 skills, pick one. Like Amdor suggested. But this roll I was just saying is awful. Like, we'd probably go to Blackworks just to get those last 3 good ones. Or OWA again. We don't get the block, but we're just doing OWA and Nobility because there's like a couple good ones at the end. Well, you can't really do I don't think it's smart to do a simulated Magic draft. It would be fun to do set up a website that actually pairs 8 people up and you do a draft and play against each other. But I don't know if Blood Bowl has enough people for that. There were 2 games of Arena going when I logged in. Even if that was officially supported in the client, waiting for 8 people to play would be rough. Like, there's a draft and a half. There's a draft pod and a half in our game. So it has to be asynchronous. It's got to be asynchronous. It can't be open 15 and then look at 14 and then look at 13. Three cards, pick one, do that 11 times. What I was getting at when I was talking about the other drafts where you kind of got forced into a color is like, can you do 3 pick one, and then force into a team, and then the rest of your 3s are all valid for your team? As soon as you lock a team, like, you wouldn't be able to get mutations anymore. But maybe 3 pick one, there's like, you're throwing 2 away. You're throwing 2/3 of the skills away instead of none of the skills away. So maybe it doesn't even need that. You'd still randomly get shown 3 passing skills. I guess that's part of the fun though. Like, you'd be like, oh, this is such a great Dark Elf team, and then 3 mutations show up, and you're like, fuck, we're playing Denizens. You could be doing the draft planning to go one direction and then get shoved a whole different direction. But you could also get shown like Claw, Ironheart Skin, and then like a blank Hail Mary pass. Like, do you take Hail Mary pass just to keep like Elven Union open? You do a 1v1, there's just a pool of 22 skills. And you go back and forth picking the skills. Oh, that would be interesting. The last pick should be one of 3 teams. No, I think the restriction you get just from where you can put the skills is good enough. I got you hook resets. I got you the first time. You feel like picking an entire set would be better. Oh, so more like cards draft. Cards with a K. A World War II card game. Where you get clumps of cards you have to pick from. So you could get three piles of skills. And each pile has 1, 2, or 3 skills in it. And then you pick a pile. Repeat until you have 11 skills. I guess repeat till you have 11 skills, that's the weirdness of, like, undead just get to leave 4 on the table, but halflings have to have everything valid. So in order for there to be deck building, you do need to go to, like, 15 in your pile. The piles could be all the same category, too. So you wouldn't get a pile with, like, a passing skill, a mutation skill, a general skill. The pile could generate as 3 mutation skills. The pile picks this category. And then 1 through 3 skills in it. Maybe the 1, 2, 3 randomness is bad. It should just always be 3 skills. You always get shown 3x3. And then you draft till you have 12. And that lets the halflings and goblins ditch one of them. But if every round you've ditched a whole slew of them. I do kind of like it all just being plopped in front of you. It's a whole different game. Is it fun enough to go through the draft for 10 minutes? It does add the interesting decisions of like pivoting. Like you have a good Amazon team going and then 3 Mighty Blow show up. Mighty Blow guard stand firm shows up. I guess you could go to 15. You could do 5 rounds of picking 3 packs of 3. That even wouldn't take that long. That's what the Warpforge card game did for their drafts. 3 piles of 3, right? Those drafts did go a lot faster. I don't think that would be too hard to code. I think Claude's going to be the one coding it. Well, that's a lot better skills than just showing 15. That is 3 times as many skills you get to look at. That makes this substantially easier. Which maybe it should be. I don't know if I'm getting bonus points for playing with crap teams. I don't know if that part is actually making the stream better or not. I guess it's worth trying. It shouldn't take too long to program. I can wrap the stream up now and go for a walk and then come back and start hammering at it. It might be worth trying. I need a better name for it than draft mode. Maybe an on-the-nose name is actually good. Maybe ARAT was too obscure. Arena draft mode might be the name for it. Wish. Like it's a Dark Elf team with 5 dodge with your ARAT Skaven. Good luck. Yeah, I think in the interest of being more fun to play along with, we should try this tomorrow. And then I could make a toggle for this. That is a hard mode. Like you just get pile A every time. Like I don't even have to program that. And that would be the same as my show me 15 and I'll build a team with it. So if I code this, we kind of get both for free. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll wrap it up here. I'm gonna go for a walk, clear my head. And I think I'll try to get this ready to go for tomorrow. All right. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Let's roll the credits. This doesn't do anything to address the concede rate. Good luck on your run, hook resets. Let me know how it goes.